we're going to write a song today where, so come with me on this journey for a second. I was taking a poop. This was a poop thought for sure. I was taking a poop the other night and I was like, what's some crazy shit that I can do with music writing that will change the way that I think about writing a song? What can I do to just warp my vision of what I can do? Say I want to pick a Rhodes piano. Well, that Rhodes piano can play C#4 and it can only play C#4. It's not that it can only play at one time. If I ever need a C#4, I can come back to that Rhodes piano and I can use the C#4 again. But it can't play any other notes. It has only C#4. And then if I want a C4, then I have to use a saxophone. And anytime that C4 comes back up, it's a saxophone. So on and so forth, right? For all of the notes in whatever scale idea I'm coming up with. So there is some consistency, and I'm not just like loading hundreds of instruments for this one song. We will talk about vocals when we get there. Here's what we're going to do first. Let's just take a bunch of samples that are pitched and throw them together and put them in a simpler. I think that that's the first thing that I want to try. I'm just going to take a beat on different instruments and different samples and see if we can just play them with the push or play them with the keyboard and write like that. If you use sampler instead of simpler, you can assign keys to each individual sound. Do I have a thing called sampler? Oh, wait, since when? There's a little arrow on the top bar that expands it out. I'm scooting. I'm learning so much right now. Whoa, hold on. Okay, so let's just do an example. Let's see how this works. And we're gonna drag this in. So if we just like take this right now, oh, do I just have to like, I restrict its range so that it's just a C4. So now if I play a C4, whoa, wait, this is cool as fuck. Okay. Okay. We're gonna find them. Let's just go through one at a time. I have so many of these things.
A few moments later.
We're gonna go over here and we're gonna pull in a bunch of my favorite instruments really quick, and we're just gonna hit a note. And we're gonna record that note, and that will be the note for that instrument. Let's just do a C. Beautiful. And if we drag this into here, this is so cool. What a weird UI choice to make this so small. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with fire. That's good. Let's go ahead and save this because immediately this is starting to come together in my brain. Right click on the zone piano thing and choose large. Oh shit, there's a right click option. Of course there is. Large. Hallelujah. Praise Jesus. Our God is an awesome God. If I do this, you know what? Let's do a D here. Oh man, this is so much nicer. Okay, why is this? This is changing the pitch. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. So it's changing the pitch. Need to change the root note setting. Yeah. I see what you mean. You know, I could just play a C on every instrument and have this just change it. No, that's cool. Let's do it. Let's just do that. So we're just gonna play a C on every instrument, and we're gonna let the sampler change what's happening. Here we go. Okay, now we drag this in, and this becomes our D. So now it should sound like C and then D. Yes? There it is. Let's get some 808 in here. We're gonna drag this in, and this is gonna be a low C. Okay, now we need a G. So let's grab our other 808 that we can use. Let's get this G going. Let's drag that in, and then this is gonna go on a G. Oh boy, this is the best content.
2 hours later.
So we have these, and we have these. Wait, let's bring it down one more octave, shall we? We can totally write a song with just this keyboard. Let's do it. Technically, all of these instruments are playing a C3. Let's start writing. Let's give it the old college try here. Let's build ourselves a drum kit, because the beauty of drum kits is that each thing only plays one note. Am I right? That time when Soup made the challenge really difficult for melody writing and harmony writing, but made it really easy for drum writing. This is probably going to end up being hyperpop. You know what? Let's just make it hyperpop. Let's grab some of these, and let's grab some snares. I know that you guys can't hear any of these, but you will in a moment.
One eternity later.
So here is our drum kit. Beautiful. Let me give you guys the Gucci camera. The Gucci camera. Ready for me to be so big? Big! There it is. Let me get my feet out of the frame. Nice. Into the lower right-hand corner with you, dear Soup. Here we go. Good. I want to put all of these through. We're going to put it through Roar, because I haven't practiced enough with Roar, and Roar is the new thing in Ableton. Let's put it through some Redux after that. Let's put it through some stereo and wobbly lines. I want chorus. Let's put a limiter on it and just smush it. Let's go into here and let's mess with the release. Should we get an LFO on this? Yes, absolutely we should. Let's give it some interest with an LFO. Let's map it to this. Can we do that? Let's duplicate this. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna pan, turn it down a little bit, and we're gonna get in here. Okay, so I think this is sick so far, and let's go ahead and duplicate this drum so that we can get some, we can do the sprinkler on the hi-hat, and that'll be great. Roar, yo, literally just wiggle all of the knobs. Just wiggle a knob and see what it does. I figured out kind of how to make Roar like glitch something out. It's like not even a distortion anymore. It's like, it like has a rhythmic glitch out effect. It's so cool. Get wiggly and weird with it. I need more 808s. We're going to make the samples back here and we're going to load them. So these are our, we're going to name this C diatonic major, C major diatonic. Let's add major in here so that I don't get confused. So I want this so bad. That was really sick, but also not what I'm going for. Oh, this is such ear candy. You know what? Let's turn on the sprinkler right now, because why the hell not? Look at how chaotic this shit is. Who cares? This needs the 808 so bad. And the other thing that we need to do is we need to separate out our snares from our kick, so that I can sidechain. Vocoder. This is like my favorite thing that I do to hi-hats to make them my own and to make them a little bit more interesting. So like, here's the hi-hats without it. Let me turn on the vocoder. Right? And then what we're going to do, we're going to throw an LFO on, I believe that it was the depth that I was doing. Beautiful. And it's just going to make this knob go back and forth, you know? It's just going to make it go back and forth gently. And it just gives it gives the hi-hats a little bit more stereo feel, and it gives them some specialness, and then it makes it a little different. This is so fun. This is so fun. Okay, we are populating this with a better sample, which we grabbed here. So let's put this in here. You are going to go onto this low C, and we're going to take you off of this low C. You can go away. And then now, I believe all we have to do is this. Yeah. So this has to go to E3, huh? Let's get rid of anything that is not directly an 808. So now we just have these. This is supposed to be F3. Can I get a glide? So glide is when the notes sort of do that swooping thing. Pitch oscillator. Okay, so now the glide is on, but it's really fast. Yes! Okay, I need one more. I need one more 808. I'm missing one low C. I just need one low C that is an octave lower than that guy. That's all I need. The idea of having multiple 808s is so crazy. I feel like this is something that I would never do actually in production. Like this might actually be bad. And we're just gluing it together. Oh, hey, there's an A right there. That's good. This one is a C3. Let's put it on C3, shall we? And then we go. Let's figure out a way to get this one to work the way that I want it to so that I can pull it up on the keyboard. Oh, perfect. It already did it. Okay, and now the compressor is going to sidechain super hard. Ready? 1. Let's do an octave down as a treat. Yeah, sexy. Ooh, mommy. Let's double all of this because this is going to be our like chorusy groove. And I want to record 2 passes of bass for it. Here we go. 1. Okay, I want a higher snare drum. I want something that goes is going to help us a ton in the snare drum game. I need something that clicks, that snaps. Let's put it on the E, and then we're going to put that on. We're just going to literally duplicate this. We're going to pull this sample in. I want B. We're going to put this breaking glass in the left ear, and then we're going to put this click in the right ear. All right, chat room, what is this song about? What is this song about? Because it needs lyrics. One note. Ooh, one note. A one note kind of person. Like their whole personality is wrapped around one thing. Car. We can get car right in there. But like, what's the most plain car? Like a Honda Civic? A second hand? You're like a second hand Civic. I like you're so one note. You're a bore. I'm looking around for a little more. You're so monotone. I'm a whore. The way that the word whore is not going to make it into this song, but it does rhyme with bore. Yeah, right. Poor. Oh, poor? Poor is cool. I was hoping that you'd have a little lore, like depth, and that's poor. We're making a diss track. We're talking about a person that we dislike. I can hear in my head my octave up auto tune. So let me just put that in. We're in C major. I hope. You're so one note. You're a boy. I've been looking around for a little more. You're so monotone, and that's poor. I was hoping that you'd have a little lore.
You're so one note. You're a boy. I've been looking around for a little more. You're so monotone, and that's poor. I was hoping that you'd have a little more.
It needs reverb. Let's throw some reverb on it. And then let's turn down the mix.
You're so one note, you're a boy.
You're so one note. Do 2 more. 2 more. At least match my energy, I implore. Songs that are mean are so crazy to me. I'm just sweating. Lisa's like, I've never been more uncomfortable in my life. No, be petty. Be petty with us. And then let's take this and let's put this over here. You're not my fascination anymore. You're not my fascination anymore. Moving on from you, you whore. Just keep saying it out loud and maybe it'll leave my brain. Something so deep to the earths. I'm moving on from you. You're not my fascination anymore. You've been leaving me empty and forlorn. That goes crazy. You're not my fascination anymore. You've been leaving me empty and forlorn. That's it. That's the whole thing. That's all of the words. You're so one note, do more. At least match my energy. I fucking am not recording. I should probably hit record. You're so one note, do more. At least match my energy, I implore.
You're not my fascination anymore. You've been leaving me empty and forlorn.
It's not bad. I'm not sold on the vocal yet, but we're gonna leave it for now because we gotta revisit. You're like a second-hand Civic, gonna hit it and quit it. Jesus, this is so mean. This is so mean. I'm having trouble being mean, chat room. Upholstery is so basic. Let's get rid of is. Upholstery so ID. We can even go IDK how you live in it. IDK how you live in it. Let's hit the word live in right off the end of that because that's gonna live in is fun. Every day the same. Man, I want one more sample for this. Can we get one more sample, chat room? I want an A, and I want it to be dong dong dong. Got no glitz, got no flame. Oh my god. So what is it? You're like a second-hand Civic, gonna hit it and quit it. Upholstery so basic, IDK how you live in it, live in every day the same. Got no glitz, got no or glamour. Let's do glamour. Let's do glamour instead of flame because I think that doing a rhyme that fast is gonna feel forced. Do I dunk on people who like vanilla as a flavor? So vanilla that the deodorant you use is Arm& Hammer. This is just me roasting myself. I use Arm & Hammer deodorant. This is a self roast. High five. I'm allergic to scents. I can't wear scented deodorant, and the best non-scented deodorant in the game is Arm & Hammer. Oh, what other things are super basic? Yeah, black coffee, no cream, no sugar. Bitter about nothing. This is really, really mean. It's so mean. Plain yogurt, dry toast. Ugh. Bleh. That's awful. Coffee, no cream, no sugar. Dry toast. I can't type. Dry toast. What else we got? Plain yogurt. Yes. What's a basic movie to like? Let's insult everybody who likes a particular movie. Beige walls. Okay. What's The Princess Bride? Your favorite movie is The Princess Bride? Titanic or Fight Club? Oh, but Fight Club's an actually good movie. Wait. The Matrix. I think the Titanic is a solid shout. Let's give you guys a dog cam. Hey, we will have that for 3 minutes. It's a good movie, but people who make it their personality are a special breed. That's true. What's the classic white boy shoot? Okay, I'm waiting. The Penguin documentary, Happy Feet? No, that's like an animated movie. I just don't want to dunk on people who like documentaries. That's fine. American Psycho. I've never seen the movie American Psycho. Lay down. I'm so chill. This is the thing, chat room, is that I'm so chill about this dog laying on that couch in many different positions. But you know what gives me actual agita? When she is just standing up. Are you gonna settle down? Are you gonna sit? Okay, sorry. Favorite color, gray. Fave game is Monopoly. Snake, let's just write down some options. That way we can, so that we can rhyme. So that we have the potential of rhyming. Solitaire. Let's pull out Vital. We haven't done any Vital yet. And let's grab, let's do the Game Boy sound. This is great. So what we've been doing is we've just been recording the C3. Here, let's just hit it. Good shit. By the way, I did it. I created the Game Boy. And then what I want to do is during this section is I want to alternate between this low A. Yeah. All of the challenges that I do, I really set up to change the way that I think about writing, because I've now been writing for long enough that, like, if left to my own devices, I would use the same instruments, I would use the same drums. And so I'm like working a lot of the time in this really small box of things that I'm very comfortable with. All of the challenges that I set for myself usually are because I want to grow. I want to try something new. I want to try something different. And I want that different and new thing to produce something that I wouldn't typically write. And so I'm going for it. All right. Are we back? Nice. There it is. But yeah, this is one of my big pieces of advice for creatives is if you find yourself in a rut, give yourself a restriction and see what comes out of that restriction. It may not make it into a final product, but at the very least you learn something and you could get yourself out of that rut. For music, for me, it's always like set a limitation. Yeah, boundaries are great inspiration. That's so true. Make something with this scale that you've never used before. You know, write something using this chord that you heard in a song. Sometimes I'll pick a topic. Like I really liked Ben's 2-hour songwriting challenge. The topic was between, right? And so like, okay, how do you do between? But those kinds of boundaries can really set you up to make something different and interesting and new. So vanilla, the deodorant you use is Arm & Hammer. It's so fucked up. I hate this. I think that I was saying Arm & Hammer because it rhymes with glamour. We could do unscented. No glitz and I meant it. I'm good. Let's lay it down. Let's just talk it. I think that's the way to go. You're like a second-hand Civic, gonna hit it and quit it. When you order yourself soda, all you get is a Coke. When you order a drink, all you get is water. Drink. Everybody look, it's the wife. Oh, also, let me get rid of the dog cam that clearly has no dog in it. You use his Arm & Hammer when you order a drink. All you ask for is water. Yeah, that's perfect. All you ask for is water. Water. Daughter, thought, her, smarter, father, water. What else rhymes with water? Not even a bubble. Fodder is cute. Let me write this down. Fodder. When you order a drink, all you ask for is water. Shit. I was in a flow. I bet you even have a good I bet you even have a good relation with your father. That's hydrated, nourished, in your lane, no daddy issues. Vivi, hi. Vivi, I'm sporting the Vivi merch today. Vivi, we're writing about a person who is breaking off a relationship with someone because they're just boring, because they're just one note. And I bet you have a good relationship with your father. Yeah, that's fine. All you ask for is water. And I bet you have a good relationship with your father. This is so sick. Ben, this is a sick lyric. Fuck. The 808's got to kick in at that point. Let's see how this goes. Hang on a second, chat room. Let me cook. And I bet you have a good relationship with your father. Man, snore. I can't put up with this anymore. Snore. All you ask for is water. And I bet you have a good relationship with your father. Man, snore. I can't put up with this anymore. Snore. More snore. The good relationship line is so hard. Ben did not have to go so hard, but did. All right, let's do some hype men. We got to do at least 2 hype men, yeah? So let's send this one to the left ear, send this one to the right ear. Let's turn them both down a whole bunch because they don't need to be that loud. Let's just say some words. Let's just double some words, shall we? You're like a secondhand civic. Gonna hit it and twit it. And twit it? Gonna hit it and quit it. Their favorite candy bar is plain Hershey's milk chocolate. Dots. Man, you know what? You know what underrated candy I really like? I love the dots. Dots are so much fun. I love eating the red ones and then the green ones and then the yellow ones and then the orange ones. I'm not neurodivergent. Candy bar is Hershey's chocolate, which is like it's such bad chocolate. Junk mail makes them feel special. They read their junk mail. This is so crazy. Okay, let me take all of these and put these down in our second verse spot here. Hold on. Okay, how did we end? Leaving you is like leaving nothing. You're like a plane, no frills, no thrills. I'm trying to avoid the word ass. Leaving you is like deleting junk mail. Are we the baddies? That's a secret, chat. You're all baddies in my heart. It's like you got a degree in being boring from Full Sail. It had to rhyme with mail. Mail is what I'm going for. Let's put it in and see how we like it. The only people you've ever pleased are the shareholders. This is cruel, man. What the fuck? Chat room, you're fucked up. Your whole life is in coded manila folders. Leaving you behind is like deleting junk mail. Did you get a degree in boring for Full Sail? The only people you've ever pleased are the shareholders, and your whole life is in color-coded manila folders. I have to do the shoulders thing too. Otherwise it doesn't work. Let's do a list. So what are some colors? What are the color-coded manila folders? Green, life insurance. Blue, blue is health insurance. All my organized baddies, chime in. Green, stock portfolio. Blue, health insurance. Red, tax documents. Personal documents like passports and stuff. Oh my God. The way that I have one of these organizers. Color-coded manila folders. Green, blue, red. Color-coded manila folders. Stock portfolio. Health insurance. Personal info docs. Personal info documents. Green is not a I love being creative. Yellow. Orange. Let's go orange. Receipts for dildo purchases. How did that get in there? Birth certificates. Death certificates. Wait. And then what's one more color? Pink? Gray. Can we make a yes, your favorite color. Docs. Yellow. Orange. Gray. Let's get really specific here. You ready? We're gonna put on our Poindexter glasses. And we're gonna say it together, chat room. Stock portfolio. Health insurance. Personal info documents. Birth certificates. Death certificates. Yes, your favorite color. Perfect. And then and then we do this. And we do this again. We do this right here. Let's be so clear that none of this represents my actual opinion on any colors. Let me just get a sigh in here really fast. Beautiful. What about oh, me. That's what we have to do. This is so ridiculous. God fucking damn it. Okay, now I need to re-record the second half because it's not very rhythmic. You're so one note, do more. At least match my energy, I implore. You're not my fascination anymore. You've been leaving me empty and forlorn. Chat. Let's do. We're adding little details. Stock portfolio, health insurance, personal info documents. 2, 1, 2, 3, boom. Which is the octave below here. Stock portfolio. Cute. You like how it sounds like coins for this? Yeah, hell yes. We could even grab a little ching. Let's just do fillers. Let's just do ad-lib fillers. You're a bore. A little more. That's poor. A little more for me. Do more. Wow. Wow. Your background part, a little more for me, but behind the lore parts? A little more for me. Oh, you're right. You're right. Good catch. I was mishearing it. Ooh, that means that it's not very clear. Just a little backstory. Let's do it. Or a backstory. Let's do a little cheeky. Let's just add, this is a bridge. Yeah. That's a nice little section. That's a nice little musical idea. What is our lyrical idea for this? Thanks. I appreciate it. It's like turning pretty hyper poppy, and I'm into that. What if we just did like a really red fish, blue fish, red fish, blue fish. Have you tried a new fish? What were some notes from before? Coffee, no cream, no sugar, dry toast, plain yogurt, beige walls. Favorite color is gray. Favorite game is solitaire. They love sitting in traffic. Like they hate anything new. Yeah. Anything that breaks them out of the routine, they dislike. I think that it would be funny if it was like red fish, blue fish. Have you tried a new dish? Did you get your whole personality from wish.com? What taking whatever traits you can glom on, hear a song, make it all you talk about all day long, and then we go back to a second half of the verse like the regular verse. Yeah? Red fish, blue fish, have you tried a new dish? Did you get your whole personality from wish.com? Taking whatever traits you can glom on, hear a song, make it all you talk about all day long. Good shit. It's pretty good. We love to see it. Talking to me all day long, talking to you makes my life, oh, wait, it makes my life a drag. You talking about your trip with your dog ain't a brag. Something like that. And that's not good yet. That's not good yet, but it's good. But I like the idea. I like what we're going with here. I'm trying to get at someone who tells the same story over and over and over again, and it's the only story they've got. And I'm trying to figure out how to say that. You've been tugging my ear. It makes my life a drag. Your trip with your dad. We bring back the dad. Dad again. You should really get another friend. Here, we're on a roll now. The end. Wait. That's pretty good. It's this. Yeah, really bring it home. No, I don't want to hear. It's like, no, I don't want to hear about your trip. Yeah. Okay, we need to rework this front half. I like the beginning. I think the beginning stays. Red fish, blue fish, have you tried a new dish? Did you get your whole personality from wish.com? Taking whatever traits you can glom on, hear a song, make it what you talk about all day long. You've been tugging my ear, it makes my life a drag. No, I don't want to hear about that trip with your dad. Again, you should really get another friend. The end. That's it. Just make that the end of the song. Actually, that would be really kind of funny. Wait, what if it's just me sighing at the very end? Let's also automate all of this to like be off. And then also, that's it. We need to get into here and do some doubles, do some hype man doubles, because that's going to fill it out really nicely. So let's just do those. Red fish, blue fish, have you tried a new dish? Did you get your whole personality from wish.com? That's with like crazy reverb. I'm down to try it. Drag. Let's just grab drag. Let's get rid of all this. Let's grab a delay. I want a delay. And then let's do ping pong. Life a drag. No, I don't want to hear about that. I should grab the again as well. And again, you should really get another friend. Okay, now we got to do this to some words back in the other verses so that it's not just this verse. Hang on. Man snore. As for his water. Yeah. The end should also be. Yeah. You're right. And when you're right. How do we start this? Can I drop us in like on the second half of the chorus? No 808s. I think that I want to. Let's do half on, half off like this. There it is. That's it. No offense. Kinda. This is our song. It's called One Note, and it was composed by only allowing each instrument in the arrangement to only be able to play one note. So we've got a piano playing a C, we've got a trumpet, saxophone, trombone trio playing an F, we've got like a Wurlitzer piano playing an E, I believe. We've got a couple of synthesizers in there, and all of the 808s that you're hearing are all different 808s from a pack of 808s that I had. So, and when I'm singing, I'm only singing one note. Now the rapping is we're just gonna allow that because it was the vibe. But this is the song. It's called One Note. Enjoy. So basic, IDK, how you living it? Living every day the same, got no glitz or glamour. So vanilla, the deodorant you use is Arm & Hammer. When you order a drink, all you ask for is water. And I bet you have a good relationship with your father. Man, snore. I can't put up with this anymore. Snore.
Yes, I wonder, you're a boy. I've been looking around for a little more. Yes, I'm monotone, and that's cool. I was hoping that you'd have a little more.
Is like deleting junk mail. Did you get a degree in boring from Full Sail? The only people you've ever pleased are the shareholders, and your whole life is in color-coded manila folders. Stock portfolio, health insurance, personal info documents, birth certificates, death certificates. Ah yes, your favorite color. You're a bore. A little more. That's more. Or a backstory. Do more. I am asking you so kindly. You've been leaving me empty and forlorn. Red fish, blue fish, have you tried a new dish? Did you get your whole personality from wish.com? Taking whatever traits you can glom on. Hear a song, make it what you talk about all day long. Even tugging my ear, it makes my life a drag. No, I don't want to hear about that trip with your dad. Again, you should really get another friend. The end. That's it. No offense. Kinda. I'm keeping the ending click. Let's give it an export and make it happen. Here we go. Start. And this one is One Note. I love the name is so good. Oh, I should turn this off so that you guys don't get the demons in your ears. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. Mwah.